We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Mark Thompson, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Malik Smith, the next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Start of a four-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9. A victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and D-Row, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well. The whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jerome Braswell. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the catcher, Omar.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. Braswell, base runner at first with one out. Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
There goes the runner. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with one down. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up right there. Back-to-back sliders. Nice job by the batter right there. Just misses the first one, makes the adjustment, stays a little shorter, and drives the next pitch for a base hit.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Ryan Healy. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. Hard hit at third. Right to him. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. M's nothing. Angels coming up. Just settling in on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Into the box now, Manuel Ibar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Henniger is there to put it away for route number 1. Here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And now for the Angels, David Fletcher, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gonzalez has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Right fielder, Wes Walker.
Digging in, Lance Walker. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hit out towards second. Can he get up and get him? Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. Angels are gone in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Haniger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense.
The left fielder.
And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Striding into the box, Domingo Santana, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Still even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Mike Trout.
He's set, and the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
You could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
So striding in, Michael Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down and away like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
And that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Alex Phillips.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Phillips. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. First delivery to him on the way. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-1. Grounded weakly toward third. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The third baseman,
Matt, back to you.
Kyle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. And here's a slider for a called strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. A bouncer to the left side and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Mario Ilez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The set and the 1-0 pitch. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Seager on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for Seattle, the designated
In now the Mariners DH, Malik Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Third inning, no score to this point. Three and 0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he finally gets the knuckle curve over for strike 1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, shortstop, Jerome.
Next for Seattle, Jerome Braswell. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the screwball for ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
The set and the 2-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Stanton charging this one, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-0. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. They
haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready now for L.A., Victor Guerrero. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Santana will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Romine.
Striding forward, Austin Romine, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to the left side, but it's well foul. Romine, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
The 1-1. And this is on the ground, is short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First offering on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Santana makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Stepping in now, Chris Owings, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Guerrero. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Now
this has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, in a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle inning.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Hit in the air out to left. Guerrero waits on it, and the inning is over. M's pick up a run on 2 hits. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mariners lead it 1-0. So coming to the plate, Manuel Ibar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Manuel Ibar.
He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Right side. Elias over to his left, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. In now, David Fletcher. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Skied into straightaway right. Henniger back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 4, Lance Walker.
Digging in, Lance Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Elias loves it. On to Healy at first, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Mario Ilez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Smith.
In now, Malik Smith, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Left side, but well foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Popped him up. Ibar over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Jerome Braswell.
Striding in, Jerome Braswell. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a
A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Scorched to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor. Try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2. And it's fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ball one. Navarez over at second. Healy on at first with 2 down. Two balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 2-2. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Mariners are on top 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1.
Nope.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home is in off the plate.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Settling in now, Michael Stanton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
0-1, here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Alex Phillips, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. 2-0 count. The pitch hit hard on the ground is short. Braswell is there, and there are 2 away now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Cam Bedrosian takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 36, Cam Bedrosian.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Domingo Santana.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 now.
Oh.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Chris Owings, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Skied down the left field line. Guerrero is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. In his career against this pitcher, he carries a heavy .351 batting average. Also, 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Victor Guerrero. He flew out in his last at-bat.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
So stepping in, Austin Romine. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2. Here it comes, 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. The 2-2. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. And he is in there. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. So a crucial moment here and standing in, Manuel Ibar. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. From the belt, the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Angel shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Keeley takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Angels strand 1. They're down 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. The Mariners out in front of this one as we move to the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's give you a look at the game summary to this point. Jake Diekman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 41, Jake Diekman.
Standing in, Mario Elez. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. From the stretch. Ball 1.
No strike.
Now the pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Malik Smith.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Malik Smith. His past history with Jake Diekman. He's 0 for 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ready for another chance? Jerome Braswell. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch inside, the throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Smith, the runner at second with 1 away. In the dirt here. On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Omar Narvaez will be next. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, catcher Omar
Craig
Narvaez.
Stammen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess.
Now
there are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Now batting, Omar Narvaez. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. The second for 1 on to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. Seattle leads this one 2-0. Stepping into the box, Lance Walker will get us started here for the Angels with the excitement waiting on deck in the form of Mike Trout.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting, center fielder Mike Trout.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count offering on its way. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of his own.
On its way. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
2 balls and a strike to count. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 21 for him on the season as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Roenis Elias takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
55, Roenis Elias. Now batting, the third baseman.
Now, Alex Phillips. He grounds it sharply to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now, Shohei Ohtani, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Two and one. And he lays off again, ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. May have swung at ball 4 that time, and a little late to boot. Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Stepping in now, Victor Guerrero. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Austin Romine, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The set and the 1-2.
2 balls.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Healy. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Fletcher scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. So striding forward now, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 4. Two out, nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. One and two. Here it is.
Ball 2.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field as they've taken the lead. It's now 3-2.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chris Owings.
Into the box, Chris Owings. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. One for the Mariners, and it comes on this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-2 Seattle. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53, Dan Altavilla.
Leading off the inning, Manuel Ibar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. Two different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? Two different ways. The power guy was on top of his game, not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
David Fletcher waits on deck. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Walker.
Stepping in, Lance Walker. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the belt, the pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Ibar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Nope. 3-0.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So striding in, Mike Trout, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Count remains full. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
David Watanabe is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Watanabe.
Michael Stanton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Oh, On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. Relay on to Healy for the double play, and that retires the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on ML right after this. Luis Vizcaino enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Kyle Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Mario Ilez, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Malik Smith, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Angels. They trail it here by just a run. Sam Tuivalala enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
At the plate, Alex Phillips. He singled his last time up.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Alex Phillips.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Owings has it in his tracks. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Next will be the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out, nobody on. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Santana is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, no left fielder, Victor Guerrero.
Now in the box, Victor Guerrero. First offering on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Santana facing back. Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A solo shot here to left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The pitcher, number 28, Austin.
Into the box, Austin Romine. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 offering, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ready with the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
They say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Los Angeles Angels came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Luis Vizcaino claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partner